Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. First of all, I hope everybody enjoys the video that we're going to do today. We're going to talk a little bit about a what-if scenario. The what-if scenario is going to be if I had unlimited amounts of money, which probably most of us don't, including myself, and I wanted to acquire as much gold and as much silver as I could for as cheap as I could. How would I do it? And I think when you hear this out, you're going to say, man, that almost seems like what's happening right now. It almost sounds exactly what's happening. So essentially, we're going to be talking about that. And I'm mostly thinking of these other countries who have huge amounts of US dollars, and they're trying to find an asset that they can put their money in and it will be secure. And I believe that that's why they want as much gold and silver. But if they were just to go out and just start buying it all up, what do you think would happen to the price? If they bought it all up tomorrow, they'd probably run the price all the way up. It wouldn't take much for someone to run the price of silver up. But there's a way that I believe that they're doing it right now, and they're using the U.S. banking system against itself to get them more silver cheaper. And some people already think they might know what I'm talking about. We're going to get into this. Don't be too sure, because this is going to throw you a little bit of a curveball. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be opening up a package. And I got to say right off the bat, because someone the other day had said all these package openings, they felt like, oh, you're just showing off and stuff. When I open up these packages, I am not opening up these packages to show off. If I wanted to do that, I would just put as much silver in one area as I could, and I would always have it showing. Instead, I'd just show you guys this stuff. And I know some people might be like, oh, that's a lot of silver. And it's a good amount. I work hard. I practice hard saving. And I do constantly pick up stuff. But I pick up stuff for myself, and I pick up stuff for other people. Because a lot of people that I work with, talk with, they listen, and they've been saying, man, dude, some of that crazy stuff that you've been saying, it seems like it's coming accurate. So, and be careful. I got to be careful because when I'm opening these up, because I don't want to stab myself. You guys know I'm really bad with knives. You'd think I would have a good knife by now, but I don't. And I'm too cheap to buy one. You would think with how many package openings I do, I would, but I don't open this up to show off. I open this up to give you guys confidence. I want to see you guys start picking up silver. Some of you guys do. Some of you guys kind of believe in it. There was a time when I was stacking early on, and I didn't really, I'll be honest, I didn't really believe. I was just buying just because if I was wrong, if these people were right, I didn't want to miss the boat. So I would be like, you know what, I'm going to buy some. But did I really believe in it? I posted a video a while back. It was a remake video. And literally in the video, I had said, you know, hopefully I didn't go wrong buying this kilo of silver for $650. Did I make a mistake? It was a big bar. I look back at those videos and I laugh. $1,300 gold. Did I make a mistake? Nope. And it's just comical because there's a lot of people out there that question. They're buying, they're stacking, but yeah, they're questioning. They're like, you know, am I making the right choice? Here I am buying silver, buying gold, and, you know, we see it go up and then we see it get beat down, and then we see it go up and we see it get beat down. But what a lot of people don't realize is the beat down is part of the process. And the reason it's part of the process, so we picked up 100 ounces. These are the, I'm going to show you guys real quick here in a minute. But the beatdown process is part of a game that they're doing right now. And they have a reason why they're doing it. And we're going to talk a lot about that tonight because I believe what's happening, I'm just going to show you one. Even though if you've been following the channel for a while, you've already seen this one. I get 200 of every one of these, but only 100 of them I keep for myself. Because a bunch of other people that are either affiliated with me, I don't know if that's the proper word to use, or just, you know, they're friends with me, and so they kind of go with what I go with. And I want to have 100 of each one of these. When the whole set's done, there's going to be 15 of these. And I think it would be really nice to have 100 ounces of each one. So pretty cool there. That's a beautiful coin, ain't it? And then the back side, unfortunately, it's the same back every time. I shouldn't say unfortunately. I mean, it's the same back every time. Has all their weapons. So, and all 100 ounces the same. So here's the thing, though, where I was going with that. What's happening, I believe. You've got China. China knows what's going on with precious metals. They know the United States is basically trying to keep the dollar looking strong. Is it strong? Right now, it's doing decent, but it is under attack. It's under attack by a lot of different countries. If all these countries decided to dump the dollar today, that would be very bad for them. Why would it be bad for them? Because they're holding the most of them. They've got to get rid of them a little at a time. They need to get Americans to pick them back up. They need to get American banks to suck them up. They need to get the American stock market to suck it up. And little by little, as they cash in these dollars and they buy silver, they're driving the price of silver and gold up higher. As you saw Friday, we had a nice run up on gold and silver. And now as you look at the markets, tonight, when I'm filming this video on late Sunday night, might as well say early Monday morning. It's like 2 a.m. here right now. And what they're doing, I believe, is now, little by little, people are thinking, it just had a big jump. It's probably going to start fizzling back down. And then American banks, who have the largest short position of anything in history, are watching the prices go up. And what do you think they're going to do? They're going to have to beat it down a little bit. They're going to have to try to tap it down. But it's getting harder and harder to do because as it goes up, they've got to tap it down. But China, India, these other countries, they know this. Russia knows this. China knows it. India knows it. So they just hold back. They put their order in once or twice a week. They're big orders. They put them out there. And then what happens? The U.S. and the U.S. banks step in and they manipulate the price lower. Well, after it comes down a little bit, then China steps in and these other countries, I won't say China, I'll say everybody, all these big countries, step in and what do? They buy it back up and they get even more under their belt. But little by little, they're taking physical. They understand the money is in the physical silver. It's not in a paper contract. If it was in the paper contract, you wouldn't see 400 contracts for every 1 ounce of silver. 400 people lay claim to every ounce. Think about that for a minute. So if you wanted to get as much as you couldn't just buy it all up, just like they can't just sell off all their dollars instantly. They have to use them and make it appear as the dollars hit the market, someone's got to suck them up. Americans suck them up. Some people think, we're making a little bit more money. Yeah, but you're paying even more. You know, I had someone tell me that their pay is up. Over the last 2 years, their pay has risen. I'll be honest, my retirement has a COLA. I think they call it COLA, cost of living. And as time goes on, they give you that little bit extra, 3% a year. Which ain't really a lot, let's be honest. 3% doesn't put a dent in it. Social Security goes up a little bit, 3 or 4%. Everything goes up a little bit. A lot of people will take that money. If they need the money, they're going to take that money and they are going to use it on food, on their day-to-day bills to get by. And that's good because that's really what money is for. However, there's going to be a lot of people out there that have a little bit extra. I mean, I'll be honest, at the end of the month, I have a little bit extra. And my little bit extra, I tend to put to precious metals because I understand what's happening to that little bit extra. If I put it in a bank, it's getting watered down. And I know people now that, you know, they still believe in holding money. I don't want to say hoarding money because I don't really think they're hoarding it. I just think that they believe in their mind that the dollar is going to be a safe haven compared to other currencies. And this baffles me, but I hear it more and more with people. I shouldn't say more and more, but I hear it from talking to people. They think that times are going to get tough and, we're going to go through recession is the common term. And then you start talking to them and, worst case scenario, maybe we go through a depression. That's not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is the dollar collapses and it becomes worthless. That's the worst case scenario. And you can't get food because price controls have gone in. I did a great video on price controls yesterday. Now that they officially announced that they want to launch price controls, I did a video on that. Think about it. If prices were truly coming down, there'd be no need to even talk about price controls. If the economy was so good, there'd be no need to discuss lowering interest rates. But the truth of the matter is it's not. And they got to keep this bubble going. They've got to keep feeding this bubble, the stock market bubble, because they don't want people taking their money out. They want people to keep putting their money in. They want you to go to work, put in your time, create a product, make a product, produce some labor, produce stuff, and think that you're saving your money because you're putting it in the stock market. You're keeping it propped up. And because it keeps going up, they'll tell you you're foolish if you don't put in. So people put in. And China and these other countries just sit there and they just watch it. They watch the price just go up. And then they let go of some more dollars. Them dollars filter back in the U.S. And those people that get them put that money in the stock market and they watch it go up again. And meanwhile, they take more of those dollars and buy some silver and gold. Price goes up. Big banks say we can't have people looking at silver and gold. We need people to invest in the stock market. We need people to invest in our banks. We need people to save money in the form of dollars, not precious metals. So they beat the price down of precious metals. And then China comes back in and buys even more of it. And then it pops up again. Here's the thing, though. We are coming up next month. Well, next month is almost here. We're, a couple weeks away, and then we're in the new month. That's going to wind down. We got the end of the third financial quarter. Usually in that time period, we see silver take a hit. They manipulate it down. Why? Because they have such a huge short contract position that they need to short it even lower to offset it. They need to put even more contracts out there to offset it so they don't take a huge loss. Like I said in another video, if they shorted silver at $26 last time and it pops up to $28, $29, $30, they're on the hook for $4 at 30, 26 to 30. That's a $4 times all those contracts, all those ounces that they put out there in paper. They got to pay that. So if they can just beat it down by even 29, 28, they make out. But here's the thing, China knows this. They know at the end of next month, they're going to be beating it down again. But I think China's been buying more and more, and it's getting harder and harder for them to tap it down. Oh, they're going to have a field day at this next one. This next one, if they can short it down lower, I'm not convinced we're going to see another dip after that. We could see a dip. I'm a little nervous that we could even see that $26 number that I'm dreading. But I'm hoping I'm going to see 30 first because of my bet. But here's the thing. If they beat it down to 26, you can almost bet 100% within the next few days of the new month, or whenever they beat it down, that they're going to be, all of a sudden you're going to see a huge pop. China is going to come in and they are going to wipe stuff out. So I don't stress these downs. When it goes down, that's a buying opportunity. In fact, this package right here has been sitting here for a week. What did I even pay? I don't even know what I paid for these ones. Because I got a good deal on these ones. Oh, it doesn't even say, so I don't even remember. But I try to pick up when I can. I watch. And if I see a dip, that's when I want to pick up. I know a lot of people, they just buy regularly the same time every month. But me personally, I probably won't. I put in an order yesterday. Not yesterday, I'm sorry. A couple days ago. I think it was Friday night. I put in an order. And gold was high. I'll be honest. It was high in terms of what we've seen on the charts. Do I think it's high long term? No, I don't. And I picked up a good size order for gold. And I will not be able to probably put in another order for a whole month. And I know someone out there is like, dude, I thought you were already on ramen noodle and didn't have the money. My money resets on the 16th. And so that's the day that I put it in. I said, you know what? I ain't waiting. Because we could see a little bit of a beat down, maybe a $20 drop this week, and then all of a sudden another jump up in gold. I don't think gold is as much of an issue for them trying to manipulate it down as silver. There are just too many silver contracts. They cannot afford to keep it, essentially, they can't afford to let it go up. But here's the thing. They're not going to be able to keep it down forever. We've talked time and time about this, and it's long-term wealth preservation. So I'm not trying to cash this in tomorrow or even next month or whatever. I'm in it for the long haul. I buy gold and silver for a retirement plan. And here's the thing. We're just getting started. I mean, 20%, 25% increase on gold this year so far. It's only been 6 months. And I hear people say, oh, the stock market would have done you better. It pays dividends. Gold don't pay dividends. It doesn't matter if gold pays dividends if you're pulling a 25% in a year increase. Stocks ain't doing that on average. Yeah, there might be one. You could probably pull one out and say, it did it. This stock did it. Okay, so yeah, there might be a couple. But on average, you're not going to get those kind of returns on stocks. Silver, 15% so far this year. We could see it even continue to climb. So, this idea of you shouldn't be buying gold or silver, it's a waste of money. I think people really need to rethink that. Get a little bit under their belt while they can. It's funny how when you start seeing the big climbs, how everybody gets frantic and don't want to miss the boat and they all want to buy in. For a while, nobody wanted to touch silver. We're sitting at $29.50 right now. $29.40, something like that. 30 is right around the corner. Gold, it's going to come up in the news at some point this week if it continues up. Even if we just have 1 or 2 good days. The futures contracts on gold are running higher and higher and higher because they know now that gold is going to go even higher. Even though a lot of people don't think we're going to see a big jump until September, the end of September. Why? Because that's when they're probably going to loosen policies, monetary policies. They're going to lower the interest rates. Even though the economy is so good, we're going to lower the interest rates. People need to think about this. And hopefully most of the people in the room are already stacking any amount. It doesn't matter if it's a quarter, a dime, 1 ounce a month. I actually know people that have been stacking 1 ounce a month for a while now, and they've got very nice stacks. I would be proud to have their stacks. So don't think for a minute that, oh, I don't have the money right now. I can only do a silver dime a week. A silver ounce a month, a silver ounce a week, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. It's going to put you in a better spot later. When this stuff goes up, that's going to be it. And a lot of people will unfortunately just miss out. And there's no way around it. No matter what I say, no matter what people say, they're just going to miss out. And I talk to people and they can't really get their spouses on board or they can't get their friends on board. They're trying to help them get into it. I've seen it time and time again on that note too. So I've been doing this for a while now and I really want to see everybody do well with precious metals. And I believe it's coming. If you guys enjoyed this video, I usually start out my video. If you enjoy the video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I do generate videos off of y'all's comments. So if you guys comment a question or something, it gives me an idea for a video. Also, if you would like to become a member, please take a quick minute. It's only $1.99 a month right now. Your comments go directly to my phone. Every month we do a special event where we give away some giveaway, something. This month we're going to do another ounce of silver. Mostly it's almost always an ounce of silver. Could it be a little different someday? Absolutely. If, I go to a coin shop and they say, hey, give away these, it's a 5-ounce bar or something. And I've seen stuff happen. So then obviously that month it might be bigger. But on average, it's an ounce of silver. And as we get more members, it will go up, in fact. So we'll be doing better and better prizes. But I just have it set at a minimum right now of that. The prize for next weekend is going to be your choice off the table. I'll have it really set up really nice if I can, with some cool stuff, and you guys can pick whatever you like. My favorite ounces, maybe the Britannia Liberty, maybe the Silver Eagle, maybe the Dragon, maybe the D-Day 80th anniversary. I think one of those 4 would be my favorite. Some people like the Statue of Liberty. That is a pretty nice coin as well, right there. That's the back, that's the front. And it's only $1.99. And if you have a question or a comment, your comments go right to my phone. As long as you didn't put it as a reply on someone else's comments. I don't always see those. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I look forward to anybody becoming a member. And if it's not the right time for you, it's totally cool. I'm just happy that you're here watching the video. I do have to start plugging it a little bit more. That way I can try to get it to grow. I'm trying to set a goal for myself and achieve that goal. And in order to do that, I have to start asking. Subscribe, thumbs up. Would you like to become a member? That type of stuff. Otherwise, people just don't know about it. A lot of people don't even know about it because a lot of people that want to do it don't even know how to do it because they're on an iPhone or whatever, and that gets a little tricky. So with that being said, that's going to conclude today's video. I will probably go live tonight. There's a good chance I may go live tonight only because someone just joined, a new member. And I said that when I get memberships, I want to start going live that night, whatever day they join. And someone just joined. I just got the email from YouTube a little bit ago that somebody joined. Let me see here. I know, I'm going to tell you the names real quick, but I'm actually probably start out tomorrow morning, the next morning's video with a thank you to them. And I'll do a live stream on it. Let me just see here real quick. So special thanks to Shirley and Eli for both becoming new members today. So like I said, I'm probably going to go live tomorrow night. I want to start a trend where every time I get a new member, we go live that night. So, and then keep it going. I know a lot of people like the lives. I don't generally like doing too many lives, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try this out. I've been trying different strategies. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Y'all have a great one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.